Greetings and salutations, universe. This is Krita, and this is Omnifactory. Woohoo! Yes, we are back after a short time away, and time to put on the suit and try and remember what was the key for night vision. Night vision, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anywho, so in our last episode, we got a whole bunch done, including but not limited to our lovely superconductor energy conduits and a whole bunch of other things. In this episode, I want to try and develop this. This has taken me a little while. This is is it P? Nope. Gonna have to figure it out. Aha! I found it. There we go. Night vision, activate. So, we have not really done anything with fusion reactors, and I thought, you know what? We gotta work on that. So, this is a pretty large one. It goes down from the second floor down to the basement, so to speak, and I have set up a whole bunch of little crafting doohickeys here to make lovely bits of fuel. And it already did a wonderful job. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, so that's a thing. And is this a thing too? Yeah, look at all that depleted TBU fuel. Oh, lovely. I really wanted a way to just get more efficient forms of fuel. And yeah, I think this is gonna do really well. It's relatively versatile. It has an auto shut-off valve, all sorts of good things. That is awesome. Now, before we jump too far into that, I would like to actually do something with our superconductors. I want to make some coil blocks, right? So I think like 32 of these is an excellent start. That'll take a while, and I can kind of figure out what is the next step. Tons of nether quartz, lots of draconium, lovely. All right. Now, why would I want the amazing and wonderful reactor here? This is I believe, a breeding reactor or something of that nature. And this is going to allow us to turn uranium and thorium and all sorts of stuff down through fusion reactions into other isotopes, right? So curium, plutonium, etc. And we need that stuff for sonarium, right? Sonarium being one of the best ways for us to basically get solar power, and we need this for photovoltaic cells 8, tier 8. We have since had the tier 7s, I believe, but with the access or the advent of Enderium, I think we can finally do some more solar. So let's take a quick peek. I might have already done a few. This needs Enderium blocks. We got that quite recently, and that is a project I'm working on. Look, we're already a quarter of the way done, and I don't even want to do the math on this. This is a lot of energy, and I couldn't be happier, couldn't be stoked. And look at that reactor. That just looks fantastic as well. Just keep crafting, crafting. Adding recipes to the system is so much fun. Look at this. Not only are we crafting all of this stuff, basically just waiting on tons of nether quartz, but we're also going to be crafting this micro miner. I think we're going to be waiting on nether quartz for this fella as well, but once both are ready, we will have them in our hands. It's crafting! Woohoo! So much fun. Not only is our ship done, the Enderium plated micro miner, which is kind of funny that we can hold that in our inventory, but the superconductors are done as well. Those things, pretty ridiculous on how long that takes, but they're pretty fantastic, right? So this has an energy discount of 4, so, and a level 16 for crafting, or for smelting. So we'll be able to put these in all sorts of good spots, but for right now, I think we're going to put it, so let's see, this is level 8, 2x discount. So this should be, from my understanding, significantly faster and somehow cheaper. Not that we really care about the energy, but hey, there it is. Swoops, there it is. So, yes, we're probably going to replace all of these with the superconductors, maybe? I don't know. But we definitely needed them for something? Fusion reacting. Oh, okay. But, hey, we have them. Now we're able to move along. So, advanced systems on a chip. Can we do that? Naquata bools. I'd like to be able to make Naquata bools. Naquata, silicone, argon. I think we... Did we make those? Bool. Silicone, glowstone. Nope, no argon. Man, I'm just getting so distracted. Silly Krita. Very silly. Okay, so should we toss this into the microverse and see what we get? I kind of want to do the dragon egg first, and then probably the Einsteinium for, I'm guessing, Omnium, and some other fun things. Fantastic. Man, this is so expensive. Look at all this stuff. Solidified mercury. Ugh. What? Are we getting any closer to the creative tank? Because certain things are getting rather frustrating. We need a heart, and the heart requires a tier 10 and some draconium. I feel like we are getting closer to draconium, but still a little bit of a ways off. That's getting more reasonable. Yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Totally. Ah, dragon eggs. We also want dragon hearts. So once we get tier 7s, apparently we'll want to use those. But for the purpose of that quest, we're definitely going to launch this for the hearts. So that's plutonium, quantum flux, and some dragon layer stuff. Do we have layer? Uh-oh. That's not good. But that's a pretty easy fix. And then plutonium, we have a little bit of that. And the quantum flux, we can definitely summon quite a bunch of this stuff. I'm actually going to summon a ton of it and get going from there. Realm. We have the wither and the impossible. All we need is the draconic or dragon layer stuff. Yeah. Hello, dragon. And my pet dragon. Aw, you guys are awesome. So, from my understanding, the dragon layer data, well, we could loot fabricate it, but we have lots of impossible realm data from something, and we have tons of extraterrestrial. So instead of doing, I love this room. This is so cool. Isn't that nice? Hello, dragon. We're just going to do a crafting recipe instead. Oh well, that's kind of sad, but that's okay. That's not my problem. Okay, moving along, back to space, and to the cube. We're just going to grab the dragon data, yoink, like so, and have a recipe for it. No big deal. Boop. Oh, nope, that is a crafting recipe. Boop. There we go. And dragon? Ah! Dragon! Dragon! We're gonna make a ton of it, please. Thank you. Okay, so, hey, start. Thank you. We only need a little bit of it. This is being launched with 16. Boop, boop, and away. What was the other thing? The quantum stuff? I think we needed just a little bit of it. Probably more than 14, unfortunately. We need a much better source of this. How do we make it? Pulsating crystals is one way, and extractors, which I think I'm kind of doing it because that is a fun little cheaty way of getting it, works as well. But I'm not getting very fond of how long we have to wait, so maybe we'll update that at some juncture, but that juncture is not right now. Let's just toss this in manually. Oh, you have a recipe thing. Ay, ay, ay. That's okay. We'll make a recipe for it. So this doop gets turned into doop, and we can just toss those into the system like so, pull out the dragon egg recipe and add it to our system. So this is fantastic because I won't have to think about making all of those things or summoning them. This will craft our micro miners for us, And now we can just summon dragon eggs just like that, right? 32 of them, doop, and the micro miner will go off on its mission. You can see that that is green, and it takes quite a bit of time. I wonder if we could speed that up. Dragon egg, how long do you take? 62 seconds! Oh, ooh, look at that, chaos shards and hearts and lots of blocks of useless materials, because I think I have all of that stuff in very high numbers. But that's a lot of eggs and dragon breath, but that has chaos shards. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We definitely want those hearts, because we're going to need those to make Awakened Draconium, right? Right. And 60% done. By the time we get up here and click on this thing, we should be getting quite close to seeing them pop out. I was hoping to time that slightly better, but it only did take 60 seconds. There we go, draconium, or dragon eggs, not draconic eggs. I guess draconic eggs is still accurate. Anywho, breaking some eggs. Yee, dragons. I like dragons. I believe our dragon egg that we got for actually fighting the dragon, we have that on a dragon pedestal. Yeah, dragon egg mill. This thing is wonderful, but it loses efficiency very rapidly. But that's okay. Anywho, we're going to toss that in the system, and the next thing that we need is actually pretty interesting. This is sterilized growth medium. Cool thing is it needs mincemeat, and normally this would require us setting up some sort of system, but long ago, you could see down there a pig, we made this amazing building. Look at this. This place made us heaps and heaps of s'mores, right? And we just so happened to get piles of minced meat. So all we really have to do is kind of jump a system into this, and we can probably just steal some of this mincemeat somehow. The question, however, is how to steal it. We could do like an ender chest or something of that nature. But yeah, we have our pigs right here. Hey, you are cheating, sir. Get down there. Yep. Bye-bye. And this gets full of stuff. It's controlled, I believe, by how much energy or how much... this framed chest or drawer, if it has any pig in it, unfortunately, I'm sorry guys, then it will turn this spawner off, right? So this is just controlled by the sun, basically, whatever energy source we have down here. I actually legitimately have no idea what's powering this. Oh, just some diamonds, cool. But that is definitely going to solve our mincemeat issue. It's industrially farmed? Anyway, fun fact with ender chests is that they were the chest before the original one. The original ender chest, I think that's just so cool, right? It inspired the vanilla ender chest, and now we have both, thanks to modded and vanilla. It's the best thing ever, really. So yeah. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to yoink out a little bit from here and basically convince this that it only wants to have a little bit in here in case we use this for, I don't know, something else. So if we have 5 stacks of stuff in here, we can most certainly convince this that, well, I think that it just wants more, right? And we might need more at some juncture, but that's quite easy to remedy in the future. And I think this area is chunk loaded. So, hello, dirt, please, thank you. There we go. Boop, boop, and I don't know, boop, boop. So now we'll have an ender chest in space that's going to have some pork chop, right? Why, oh why did that not work? So we have some right here. Maybe this needs more power. That's only a compressed version. There is some right here, and it's trying to be pulled out on red. Maybe the limit only functions on 64, and if you try and tell it to have more than that, then it gets confluffled? Let's see. Limited item filter. Aha, there we go. So it will refill a little bit, but that's not really fast enough for me, so I think we're going to try and pull it out from here as well. So let's go actually on pink, right? And this guy is going to extract on pink, if you don't mind, right? So extracting from this really good old drawer, and it's going to go right into that system much more rapidly than it otherwise would have, which is just fantastic. So where are our speed upgrades? I see our filters, but I'm not seeing any speed. I'm sure they're there, but oh man, poor pigs. They are not having a good time. So yoink, put that right there, and now whenever we pull out some of that, more will appear. Perfect. So yoink, grab that chest, and off to space we go. Right? Whee! Alright. We could have grabbed the mint stuff already, but that's okay. So what do you actually need, right? This needs some sugar, that, and salt. Oh, we're gonna have some issues with salt, aren't we? Well, unfortunately, this is going to have to be a pretty short episode. We got done some quick little quests, and we are getting ready for some sterilized material. Unfortunately, I did take a quick peek at this. We need to sort of get to the ZPN, which is insane, assembling machine first. So we'll probably have to work on circuits in the next episode. Yeah, I think so. Including the advanced SOCs, some Naquata bools, and set up these circuits, because this helps us get to wetware substrate, which we need to make the circuits. And we're also getting very close to our very first omnium, which is, I have no idea what it gets used for, but we're going to find out. Anywho, this has been Krita. I hope you enjoyed this episode after a little bit of a hiatus. Anyway, this has been fun. Bye-bye!